Hey, good morning everybody. I am back at it in the kitchen. And it is a very small kitchen. One day I will have something a little bit bigger. I'm hoping real soon. But in the meantime, we so enjoy you being there with us. We so enjoy you being a part of 7 Mile Hill. Don't forget to hit that like button. That like button helps to get us out there. That like button helps us. So please hit that like button. If you're going to watch it, like it. That's simple. That is simple. Let's get started. This is what I have. I have been busy making the friendship cake, so that's why I've got my next batch ready to go into the oven, and I've got my cake pans ready to roll. But I was asked by Loraine Picciune, I hope I said your name correctly, is there anything else you can do with a friendship cake starter? And I thought, you know what, that's a great idea. So Loraine, thank you for inspiring me to do other things with the friendship cake starter. Now remember, this is just something I do for the holidays. I start it in October, that way I've got it ready for Christmas, and I've got it ready for New Year's. So I've given it out to all my friends and people I work with and people we see all throughout the year. We try to bless them with that gift of friendship cake, and everybody usually looks forward to it. Well, why not do something different? So what I am going to do today is I'm going to make muffins, and I thought, why not pancakes? That would be a great Christmas morning breakfast. Pancakes. What about a glazed ham? Wouldn't that be amazing? I'm going to show you that too, because she inspired me to just go crazy with my friendship cake starter. I've got 13 jars that I need to do something with, and I'm almost done with all my cakes to give out to our friends and family and co-workers. Why not do something different? And in the meantime, I'm already saving up my jars in order to save up for next year. Here it is. So just a little pint-sized jar. I save it up, and I'm doing about 6 of them. I'm not going to do 13 and stick them in my fridge and start off full blast, because it can get kind of costly when you want to make all these cakes. So I'm going to do 6 to get myself started, because you can always double up, and each time as you go, as you know, when you start in October, you end up doubling up, so you end up with 12, and then before you know it, you've got 24 gallon sized jars sitting around. So this is what I start off with, the 6 pint sized jars. So stay tuned. We are going to explore what to do with the friendship cake starter, and thank you to Loraine Picciune. Okay, so I've already added the 4 cups of flour, and we try to, this is the Alaska flour, so we try to use as much as we can from the state that we're in, okay? So we got the 4 cups of flour, 2 eggs, sugar, just about 2.5 cups of milk. So we're using that. You can use whatever milk you want. I'm using the almond milk. 2 1/2. Okay. Pay attention to what's in your items that you're buying. You want to get healthier, so you buy what you think is the healthier, but it may not be. So just pay attention to what you're getting. Pay attention to the ingredients. It's so important. Just like the no sugar added. Take a look at the back. There is a sugar alternative. And so just think about that. Just take a look at it and just be very careful and wise to what you're doing. And if you wanted to refer back to your Bible, the Bible is very natural. Everything is natural that we eat from the Bible. And the Lord opened it up and said what we could eat. And in the beginning in the Old Testament, it told you what they didn't want you to eat because of the customs. But later on, you know, Jesus made it very clear what we could eat. So think about what you are eating. Pay attention. If you want to be healthy, definitely be looking at your labels. Okay, back to this. So get back on track. Okay, so I got all my ingredients in the bowl. You see, I got my cake pans all over the place waiting for the next batch to come out of the oven so I can put that in. But I am preparing to put muffins in the oven. And I'm going to make it out of the friendship cake starter, which is the fruit. So let's get this mixed up. So I lessened up my salt, but I've done that many times and it does not change the flavor. Matter of fact, it may even be better of starter. And I put it in a strainer and a bowl underneath. That way I can catch the liquid form of it and save it for next year. By the time it gets to next year, it's already fermented and it's just ripe for making the friendship cakes.
Hold the stuff.
Okay. All right. So I got this drained. Okay. So I have added the fruit into my muffin mix, and we're going to find out in about 15 minutes how it tastes. Hang in there. So I had another great idea was to make a glaze for pancakes or waffles or crepes, and that would be perfect. And I could also add it to our pancakes if I wanted to. That would be a double plus. So let's make the glaze. I've done a lot of research on different things, and then I kind of said, you know what, I want to make it very similar to my peach pie recipe.
Pretty fortunate here to be indulging in these muffins that Miss Robin made here at 7 Mile Hill. They're great in the friendship cake. They're excellent in the muffins. Look forward to trying the batch of glaze coming off of it. Possibly on a Christmas ham. Or maybe even a Sunday afternoon of relaxation, of worship with the Lord, being thankful for the great food that He gives to us.
So I'm going to start out with get a pan. And of course, get you another jar. By this time, the lid sticks. There we go. Keep you a dishpan of hot water ready, because if you're going to be doing different creations all day long during the Christmas season, you got to be able to clean those dishes. And because I'm doing 13 jars today, then I have to keep my hot water rolling so that I can wash my jars. I'm going to start off with a little bit of water in my pan. And I'm going to add and I'm going to turn it on, obviously. We'll start warming that water up. And I'm going to put some cornstarch in there. I love these jars that you can buy at Walmart, or you choose to go to Target or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to put 3 in here. Whip it up. Your cornstarch is a thickener. So just whip it up so that it's creamy. It'll start thickening up as it warms up. Okay. Okay, so this is some of the broth coming out of the jar. I'm going to put that in there. So you've got the pulp from the fruit. And we'll mix that up. And we'll let it warm up and cook up. So you don't need to add no extra sugars in here like you'll find on some of your recipes. You add sugar. You're not going to need to do that because if it's coming from the broth from your recipe starter, you've already got your sugar in there. So don't add no extra sugar. When you start off with water, kind of thin it down a little bit. Okay, we'll just wait for that to thicken up. And you want a little bit of butter. Unsalted butter is probably the best, but I have to use non-dairy, so that's what I use. And this is so pretty. It's looking beautiful. So I'm going to put about a cup because I'm going to save the other half from my ham. Okay, put this in here, and oh, I think I might add a touch of cinnamon. I know we got so much stuff going on here, and I've got books and bowls and pans and pots all over the place, and I know I'm running out of space. Of course, I'm washing my jars. I'm going to empty that, we'll put them back into storage, and it'll all get cleaned up. But I am like on a journey. When I was asked if there's anything else we could do with it, my mind went right out there, crazy. It's like, I've got to find different sources. I have great ideas, but now I need to put it to the test. And so far, now I did add some more broth to that. I don't expect it to mess it up. If I got to add some more cinnamon, I will. We're going to do the taste test in a minute. But I'm going to get ready to do pancakes. Okay? So I'm going to do the pancakes, and I'm debating, do I want to throw the rest of the fruit in here, or do I want to save it for the ham? Or I got another jar I can use for the ham. What am I talking about? Okay. Let's make. Try to cut up you can use your aerator, which I use for my biscuits. You can use your aerator or just chop it up with your, in order to get some air in there. Helps to make it fluffy. good. It looks nice and crumbly. Okay, now we'll add the milk. And I get the unsweetened. I don't get anything that is pre-sweetened or anything like that. Some apple pie spice to this broth. And you can see the cherries, the peaches, the pineapple, and that apple pie spice. Just a teaspoon. Gave it that perfect flavor. Okay, so you just got to kind of experiment with it, but this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. So I used half of my fruit that was in the bowl. I used half of it, so I wanted to use the other half. Or I felt like maybe that would be too much in here. Maybe it won't be. I don't know. I think it would be, though. I like it the way it is. And this is perfect for pancakes, waffles, or crepes. So let's get those pancakes cooked up and let's have some breakfast. Well, here we are. And I've been steady going all morning long, and that's why I still look like a wreck. But I had this inspiration this morning and I wanted to get on it, and so I have. As you can see, I've got the cakes. I made muffins this morning, and I've gotten the pancakes, and here now is the pancakes with the fruit syrup that we made. Let's give it a try. Ready? So good. Well, I only put 2 pancakes. I'm gonna have to stop after this. So we got this going. Now I've got more cakes in the oven, and we are going to make a glaze, and I think I'm going to stay on the same track as this syrup, but maybe a little thicker, and add a little lemon juice maybe, so that when it goes on the ham, it'll be amazing. And I've got, remember, I still got a little bit batch left of the fruit that I didn't use in the syrup or the pancakes. I think I'll use that on the ham. That's just enough. That way it's not overpowering, but it's got the peaches, the pineapple, and the cherry on top. I want the inspiration come Christmas time that we can just look forward to making friendship pancakes for Christmas instead of all year long. I want to make it part of our tradition. You can do so many cool things, and I wish you would share them with me. Share what you have discovered or share what you are trying. Share it with me, and then I would be glad to put it out there. I would be glad to tell everybody about your great ideas. I can't thank Loraine enough. Thank you for your inspiration. Thank you for trusting me to come up with some great ideas. Thank you for inspiring me. Look, I got a long day ahead. Still got the races to go down there and get ready for this evening. We're going to be getting down there, getting ready for the Canic 100 and getting everybody all signed up, registered, and with their numbers and ready to roll. So we got a busy weekend coming up. Hang in there with us.